Police. Name's Chicken Police. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes.
This is great.
But I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny. Sonny Featherland. An investigator for 20 years.
Sonny Featherland.
And once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department. One half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now.
Yep.
Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that.
Sonny Featherland.
The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray, too.
Chicken Police, paint it red.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment. And don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago.
Clucked up a long time ago.
We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep. Chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure.
Why not?
It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement.
Let's retire, Sonny.
What could possibly go wrong? Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her
my god, this
body.
game's actually really good.
It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away.
Bro, who did they get to voice this? This is good.
Or Charlotte. I was sure she'd have a sophisticated sounding name.
It's just a book.
She had a bygone look in her eyes. Older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the
maybe
first
you're
womanly
just
thing
drunk,
in my
Sonny.
place for a long time.
But maybe,
so I had to give her a chance.
maybe it's your guts, Featherman. Let's check my phone first. Interact with my phone. Wait, I can actually pick up the phone? Wait, this might actually be a great game.
I don't even know what these papers are. I need a secretary.
This is actually
I
crazy.
promised myself I'd write a novel one day. I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
Let's light it up in here a little bit.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
Marty, you bastard, but...
A wild gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was. Burned to the ground.
Wow, this guy's good.
This is one of the most beautiful memories. The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it. Or what it had to do with shoes.
Oh, what it had to do with shoes.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants. I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here, whether I like it or not.
Don't worry, Sonny. With me on your side, we'll make it out of this place. The notebook. Here you gather vital information. How does it work? Click any text. Oh, okay. Next category. Codex. Okay. Nothing else?
Books I'm never gonna read.
Alright. Let's talk. Wait.
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness.
Okay, you're just depressing.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve? Get that clock out of here.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah. Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Not even from a classy dame like you, sorry.
Easy to read.
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself
She broke in, right? Shouldn't I be like mad at her?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
This can be my secretary.
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Huh. Something to my codex. What? What is the lore in this chicken police game? 3 gods are revered in most places across the wilderness, the great wild ones, who make up the holy trinity of creation, destruction, and silence. Haridi is the goddess of creation, Potapti is the lord of destruction, and Nekavtiti is the genderless ghost of silence and nothingness. What? Stats. Greenhorn. I'm not a greenhorn. Let's talk to Deborah. That's a feature pretty fragile, nothing too special. She runs her instruments, lawyers, sophisticated later by something she's from particularly wealthy. Okay.
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
What?
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
Inside the house?
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine
was asking the questions.
Please. That's why I'm here. So, this is the part...
Something like that, Deborah. Yes.
So...
Something like that.
Mm.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard. Who
Alright.
exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're
Who are
important enough
you?
to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Sure, sure.
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry. Did you come alone? All by yourself?
I took the subway, then the tram, and then I walked. It wasn't easy to find this place.
Now, why
And
does you have to be
honest,
discreet?
I had to be discreet.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm starting to get the picture.
This is quite
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How
Cat.
so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's height. What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help.
Well, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen the...
Someone reliable
Well, I am reliable.
and discreet
That's right.
and thorough
No question about that.
and has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
She's trying to butter me up.
Are you in some sort of
Yeah,
jam?
you buttering me up.
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Yeah.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts.
Yeah. And I...
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll
Yeah.
take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
Why are you
see,
acting
we're
different now?
starting to understand each other. Tell
Why
me,
should I believe you?
Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer. Be
Why are you
honest
so
and tell me
scared?
what you're so afraid of.
Yeah.
Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler.
Hobart
or as most people know
Wessler.
him.
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
The Kingpin,
Exactly.
of course.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Nice. Nice job. Let me read my book. The lady victims, all of them. Good looking, charismatic, and a clucking gangster. Huh. Clucking gangster, huh?
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints, you know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
Huh. Let's see what you gave me. What is this name giving me now? I know Molly very well, please. Note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment, miss. Even treat her as a gentleman.
I know Molly very well.
Okay.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted.
Good
Molly.
gods.
Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs.
Why?
Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this...
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
Yeah.
All right. When can I visit?
Visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club.
Especially on New Year's Eve.
Right.
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko. But there's one small problem,
probably hangs out
Mr.
in the back.
Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
I'm a
20
detective.
years experience, man.
Clucking.
Oh, and please,
For cluck's
call me
sake.
Sonny.
It was a
Yeah.
pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll
For
talk
cluck's
about the
sake,
rest
I'm a
with Miss
detective. You can't
Katsenko in
catch me
person.
slipping.
A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Huh. For cluck's sake, I'm a detective. You can't fool me. For cluck's sake. I'll play this later. This game's pretty fun. I like it. The game right now, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I like how heavy it leans into the what do you call, the noir thing, and how serious they take it. I think it's pretty funny. Hopefully well telling, still a good story, you know. That's basically it for today. Lucky now.